Astor Blade of the Monolith. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So now I'm coming down from the high of the first Berserker Kazan, and I'm extremely susceptible to hating the following game after reviewing a really good game. But that will not be the case for this game, because even though this game, obviously it's not going to be as good as Elden Ring or the first Berserker Kazan or any other Soulslike, this game has a lot of charm. It has a parry. The only problem I have with this game is that I'm playing, there's two difficulty, normal and hard. I'm playing on normal, and the enemies, they takes like I don't know, like 10 or 12 swings from your sword in order to kill enemy. It kind of feels a bit damage spongy, you know, like maybe the enemies are a bit too durable. But I found, I bought a skill that's the counterattack, and since I started using the counterattack, I kill the enemies much quicker now. There's also a skill you can buy that turns your parry into a bubble. Usually you have to face the enemy in order to block and parry, but you buy this skill and you can now block and parry with your back turned to the enemy. I haven't bought this skill yet, but it's in the skill tree menu, so it's there if you want to buy it. I really like the colors in this game. Now, the combat, I would say, is like good. Well, not good in that it's amazing. It's good in that it's above average, right? Like the combat in this game isn't like super bland and boring. Well, actually, it would be. This game would actually be garbage if it didn't have the parry, but it does have the parry, and that's why I actually managed to enjoy this game. Now, when I say enjoy, I mean, I'm gonna go back to playing the demo for the first Berserker Kazan, because it's that good. I'm addicted now to the first Berserker. I just wanted to review this game before, you know, before something happened, and I can tell you, this is a good game. Like, my judgment is not impaired from having played a really good game before this one. I can tell this is a good game. I'm just not in love with it. It's an average game that makes it into good territory. Not great, but it's certainly a good game. I highly recommend you use the parry, because the combat in this game without the parry would be absolute garbage. It would be a mindless button masher without the parry. There's also this thing where if you press right on the D-pad, you enter into like this shadow state and you deal like 5 more points of damage. I don't really use that, but it's there if you want to deal a little bit more damage. It's there if you want to use that. I also like in this game that whenever I get lost, I can use the compass, but I can also press down on the D-pad, and like a little guiding light appears and guides you, like a little waypoint. I really enjoy that, because that type of thing lets you focus on getting from point A to point B, and the faster you can get from point A to point B, the faster you can fight and get into combat. Now, I've only played like an hour into this game, and I don't know if the combat is going to get deeper, if there's going to be like a stronger counterattack. I looked at all the skills that I have available now in the skill menu, and I think this is as deep as the combat in this game is going to get. If there's a fan of this game in the comments, please leave a comment and tell me if this game gets better combat-wise, if it gets better the further you progress into the game. But with my gaming knowledge, I've been gaming since 1994, something tells me that this is it. This is as deep as this game gets. So on the parry metric, we're gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10, and on the fun and enjoyment scale, we're gonna give this game a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.